let's go bravo. Smile so much to hide my sorrow. State the shaky in vibrato. I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes. I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the hill for the Phillies, Zach Wheeler having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
And the right-hander deals. Now 1-1.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Ground ball up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. On the run, sends it over to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. One thing these players do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, but we don't see situational hitting as that art as much as we used to, because hitters are slugging the ball, they're hitting it over the fence. But when you see a team that has the ability to shorten up, hit behind runners, and go first to third or first to home, man, that just adds to the element of what you're able to do in other ways with the bat. So opposing pitcher better not walk anybody or give them free base runners, because these hitters know what to do when runners are on.
1 out, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. One of my favorite stats all time, 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 162 games for the Astros on AstroTurf, and he never hit into a double play. Here's a 2-2. That one ran inside, almost got him. Got him swinging.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
2 out, space is empty. Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Rangers go down quickly there. Phillies coming up to hit, no score. You're dialed into the show. here in Philadelphia. Getting the nod in this one, Jacob deGrom. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Always fun watching deGrom go to work on the mound. He's so good, and as a 2-time Cy Young Award winner, he's got the honors to back it up. Won those awards in 2018 and 2019, becoming the first National League pitcher to go back-to-back since Clayton Kershaw.
That one drifts inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
On the ground. Gets it to first. Schwarber out of the play. And time now for the Phillies lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Nick Castellanos.
Yeah, Boog, this lineup is setting up the pins for him right now, and he's just smashing them. Driving runs in at a high rate over the last couple of series, and it just seems like he's enjoying every opportunity he gets in a big spot. Not everybody likes to be on the big stage in those big moments, but right now he does. Those pressure moments almost seem to be what he's thriving off of, so we'll see if any of that comes up in this one.
Oh, 2 now. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Harper. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And first offering is fouled off. deGrom, 35 years old, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2010. And that one almost hit him. Now a check swing, but he held up.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. That's down and in. A slider missed. Time called now before the payoff pitch. Two outs. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Man at first, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Nick Castellanos. The pitch. That one the other way. Garcia makes the catch, and that's the inning. Phillies strand 1, scoreless after 1. And we're back. Top of the second. Stepping in, Josh Young.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Here comes a pitch. That's in there. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it. Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And that's outside. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently. Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
That one missed. This one in the air, center field. Hauls it in for the out. Now here's the Rangers DH, Josh Smith. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Wheeler, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
One down, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Adolis Garcia at the plate now. That's ball 1. And a foul ball. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
Righty to the plate. And another ball. Hard hit, right side. Stott over to first in time. And Garcia is out. Out number 3. And the Rangers set down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and now it is JT Realmuto. deGrom back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that's down and away. Off the plate inside. And a count 2-1. And there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And here is Sosa to the plate. 2 for 6 so far in the series. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Down the middle for a strike. 0-1. The pitch. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1. Fought off foul. Next pitch misses way outside. Grounder might be 2. To second for 1. And that's 2.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
And now it's Austin Hayes. That one hammered left field. Langford going back. And it hits the fence. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He's been swinging it really well lately. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing. And a fraction of an inch different on the bat. And it is probably out of here. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So man aboard. And now it's going to be Bryson Stott. Now a pop-up on the infield. And makes the grab. And that will end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Boog, how good was Marcus Semien in 2023? Named a finalist for the MVP award in the American League after producing a season with 100 RBIs and 826 OPS and 29 home runs. On top of all that, his Rangers won the World Series.
Now the 0-1. And that one fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The line to kick the pitch. Ground ball right side. Harper takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Leody Taveras. Right through there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Line drive. Snags it for the second out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So up next, Jonah Heim. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And a pitch. And now it's even up. Top of the third, no score. Just missed. It misses. It's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Still no score. Back at Citizens Bank Park as we go to the last of the third. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. With the right-hander back to work. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
Base knocked right field.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. And here is Kyle Schwarber. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. A nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Trey Turner at the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Lace down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Around third. He scores, and they have the lead. 1-0. And he's got a double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
One down. Here's Harper now. He reached out a walk his first time. Strike one.
0-1.
One out and a runner at second. That one at triple digits. deGrom, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. That one missing inside.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Turner over at second, one down. And he hits a ground ball right side. Over to Lowe. Harper retired. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 0-for-1 so far. That's a little bit low. And that one is inside. Righty delivers. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence boost run.
Now this is through for a base hit. In comes the run from third, and they lead by 2.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, and all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
JT Realmuto steps in. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the righty deals. Hammered on a line to left, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So digging in, Edmundo Sosa. Comes up empty.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
First and second, 2 down. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. At the belt and fires. Misses. And a count 1-2.
It's a good take.
And a 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. On to inning number 4. It's the Phillies 2 and the Rangers nothing.
I wasn't thinking about doing something like trying to get my music.
Back here in Philadelphia, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Wyatt Langford. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And a pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
1 down, base is empty. That one fouled off. The Rangers hitless so far in the game. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The wind of the pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
That one drilled left field. Out of here. He sends a rocket to left. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 1 out, nobody on. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. On the run, throw to first. Not in time, he legs it out.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Lowe leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Kicks and deals. Pitch misses. 1-2 to count.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That just misses, and it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Save! A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Now here is Josh Smith.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And a 1-1. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Next pitch is downstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Turner for 1. Double play. What a clean penalty down the inning. The Rangers edge closer on this solo homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back here in Philadelphia, now here is Austin Hayes. The pitch. Foul ball there. Hayes, 28 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. And a pitch. Ball one there. Hit in the air, center field. Taveras settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. This is Bryson Stott. First time up was a pop out. On a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And here is Brandon Marsh. Man at first, one away. And there's a foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Ground ball left side, could be two. There's one. Over to first, safe.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. That one pushed foul. Time called. Two outs. Foul ball still 0-2. That's down and in. And there's a ball.
2-2 to count.
That's inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Trey Turner next to bat for Philadelphia. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
You're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And that's a fair ball. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Turner now. Fought off foul. You'll want. Double steal. Swing and a miss. Caught up now trying to get to third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand one, but they still lead it 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Adolis Garcia.
Garcia.
Wheeler back to work. Inside, just missed.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And here it comes. That one off the mark. And the count is 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Inside ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Simeon, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The 1-1. Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
So up next, Leody Taveras. And fouled off. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
It becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and we're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Digging in, Jonah Heim. Right through there for a strike. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-2. Garcia off of first with 2 away. Caught and missed. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out. Rangers lead 1. They're down 2-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Turner. And the pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Heim squeezes it, And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
And that one hit to first, and that's just foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Langford sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. First pitch misses. Liner to second, and picked on the hop. Throw to first, and that is that. Phillies down in order. They lead it 2-1. And we're back. Now, Wyatt Langford. The pitch. Just missed.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Fouled off. He was late. One now. There's a swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
2 strikes.
Goes down looking. So digging in, Ezekiel Duran. He's already homered in this game. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top half of the 6th. There's a strike. And that's a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him. 2 out.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Low. In the box again. Takes the strike. Ripped to short. Turner with the throw to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Phillies 2 and the Rangers 1. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Tyler Mahle.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game, and up to the plate is JT Realmuto. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That one down the line, and it stays fair.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Edmundo Sosa. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Up against the wall and brings it in. have the left fielder, Austin Hayes. 1 for 2.
It's so easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Malley checks over to first, and he's back. And that one in the air center field. Taveras makes the grab, 2 down. Bryson Stott, the next to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Good eye right there. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. And they'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Real Muto, the runner at first with 2 gone. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for Philadelphia as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's Josh. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Jeff Hoffman. He has a great slider with tons of movement. The pitch. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Good eye in that spot. And it's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Castellanos gets under it. And there's one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Chop back up the middle. Stop. Slings to first. 2 gone. Adolis Garcia getting ready to hit. Hoffman, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And he swings through that one.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Rangers, and they trail it here 2-1. Back at Citizens Bank Park, here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. And he deals. Swings through that one for strike one. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Josh Spores preparing to come on if needed. Leclerc also throwing. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swings and misses, struck him out.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Schwarber, the next to hit, takes ball one. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Swings through that one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
One down, base is empty. And that's a strikeout looking. Throws him with the heater at the knees.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Turner in now. Takes ball one off the plate. And that one fouled off. Kicks and fires. On the ground to third. Whips it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We go to the 8th. Here's Marcus Semien. Hoffman back to work. Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Pretty good strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now
Jose Alvarado will take over here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball popped up. Settles underneath it. 2 down. Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the Rangers set down in order. And our score remains 2-1. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. The right-hander back to work. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
On a bounce right side. The throw to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos, 1 for 3. Fly ball to right. Garcia settles under it. Brings it in. Out number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher.
Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Strike 2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. And the right-hander deals. Fights that one away, still 1 and 2.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And the righty deals. Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count. Two outs. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. 1-2 now. Got it by him for the K. We go to the ninth, and now it's the Rangers leadoff. Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Straub.
Now, this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity, because that's when he pitches his best. Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. Harper to first, not in time. So what started as a sac bunt ends as a hit with runners on first and second.
This couldn't have played out any better on offense. They were trying to trade an out to move the runner into scoring position, but instead they just couldn't make the play on defense. You really need to get an out there.
The 0-1.
Right through there for a strike. He's falling behind in a huge spot, but got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Oh, he gloves it. Off balance feet. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Josh Young now at the plate. Quarter infielders playing in. There's a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swings through that.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. On the ground is second. Might be two. Sneaks through. Base hit. On the third. Save. A run comes in on the play.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Josh Smith will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. First offering and it just misses. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Two on, one out. Out towards left center. Marsh on the move. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
So 2 down now, and here is Adolis Garcia. First pitch, and he just misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next offering is in for a strike. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. It's the Rangers 3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, David Robertson. He last pitched 2 days ago. So digging in, Edmundo Sosa. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
1-run game, bottom 9. Line drive, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And now for the Phillies, Austin Hayes. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
One down, Phillies down a run. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires across the diamond. He's out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So it's their last chance in this one. Bryson Stott digs in now. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. A 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. One strike away. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Throw, save, and that was close.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
Two outs, runner on first. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
In the first. pitch misses for ball one.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Out to short, Simeon. And that is the ball game.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, if they've been winning series, they win this one here, and you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
You know me, I'm your OG, low key. I be so glad we ain't low key dozing. That it's not us. I get no sleep. Who you know that could top us? I'm like, show me. Wife ain't rocking with no sign. She an Enneagram 10. Why I need a 9 when I just registered my pen? I was climbing to the ceiling, but I think God misplaced it. They won't put me on no playlist. I'm no good at fitting in. Baby, I'm drenched, living water flowing. Ain't no manifest, I'm reaping what I'm sowing. Yahweh told me he would do it and he wasn't joking. He the difference between how I was and how it's going. Wet, whole team going dumb in the chat. Nobody front, I came from way in the back. We was cool until we went and got the